What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Jess. Welcome back to another Madden 17 video. Today we're going to discuss the tuning update that was released. We're on their Facebook page. We're going to go on ahead and discuss the notes that of the patching that they went ahead and did. Madden NFL 17 tuning update as of September 23rd. Another tuning update is now available in Madden NFL 17 for Xbox One and PlayStation 4. For those of you with PS3 and Xbox 360, sorry, you're going to stay with the same problems. Below is a list improvements and updates to Madden NFL 17 gameplay. First and foremost, increased interception chances for user-controlled defenders and multiplayer catches. So that right there is a good thing. I always feel like they should reward the user slightly more than as if you let the computer handle it. So that's a good thing. You definitely want to go on ahead and showcase, the reward. Well, not showcase, but you just basically want to reward the user. If somebody clicks on at the right time when the ball's in the air and holds ball hawk and comes down, they should have an improved chance of coming down with it, as if they just put the controller down and hope the computer made a play. So that's a good thing. Reward the user, reward the person that I'm controlling. So hopefully that's noticeable. Reduce kick meter accuracy penalty under rain conditions. Reduce kick meter power penalty under snow conditions. Now that right there, I personally can't attest to, because in mud there's no weather. There's like no rain, there's no snow. You deal with wind, but there's no snow and no rain. So I don't know. About even when I play online ranked matches, I still never played in rain or snow. But in franchise mode, I have played against rain. So maybe this is like a franchise thing. I really don't know. Maybe you guys can leave in the comment section if this really benefits online like multiplayer. Let me know. Increase wait time for pass rushers to play shed moves when pass rushing. Reduced insta shed. So we all dealt with it. We hiked the ball before our quarterback does a three drop step back. Before we even complete, our drop back, we're getting sacked. As soon as you hike the ball, the offensive lineman gets block shedded immediately. This is a great thing for them to tone down. Of course, we all love it when it happens for us, but when it goes against us, it's the same thing as an anal blitz. It really is. There are literally times where as soon as you hike the ball, the second you hit A on the controller, or X if you're on PlayStation, the defensive lineman will swim move right away, and he's in your face, and that, definitely needs to be toned down. Now, we're not asking for, Fort Knox style blocking. By no means should I get 11 seconds in a pocket, but meet me halfway. Give me a pocket of, if it's not an overload blitz, if they're not sending one more guy, then I'm blocking. If everybody's engaged in a block, give me 2 seconds. Give me a second and a half to 2 seconds. Don't let it be as soon as they're contact, they immediately insta-shed and they're in my face. Does it happen in real life? Yes. Should it happen in Madden? Yes. There should be times where you hike the ball and Javon Curse hits a quick move immediately, gets to the quarterback. Should it happen in the game? Yes. But it happens way too often. Way too often. And hopefully it just gets tuned down to where it'll happen, maybe once a game. Maybe once or twice a game. Because that's how it is in real life. There's times I'll see as soon as Von Miller engaged, it's a swim move and he's gone. They couldn't stop, it's immediate. But he doesn't do it 5, 6, 7 times a game. Maybe once, maybe twice. But nonetheless, man, that's a good thing for them to tune down. A variety of tuning defense changes, to help defense to be more effective against running plays. This right here is more important than anything else. Running was way overpowered. And as somebody who runs the ball a lot, even I notice as I'm running, it's way too overpowered. They need to go on ahead and do something. They need to go on ahead and control this, because it's getting out of hand. The stretches, the power O's, power G's, power Q's, it's ridiculous. Now, if I come out and run the ball and you're in quarters, you're in dime, I should be able to get downhill running and run the ball down your throat. Rightfully so. You want to put these goofy, thin cornerbacks out there and think that my tight end is not going to demolish him and you're going to block shed and stop me from running the ball when I have 2-3 tight ends out there? Should not happen. Shouldn't happen. More often than not, I should be able to get 4 or 5 yards easy. But if somebody is running the exact same stretch play on me out of single back ace to the left every single time, and I come out in 4-4 and I put Von Miller, I put Puzzle Clowney out there, I put literally the highest block shedding linebackers I can on the side that you've been running all game. I'll even go ahead and switch my cornerback. I'll put Cam Chancellor out there because he has higher block shed than Champ Bailey. I have the side you're going to run to stacked. I'll even shift my lineman to crash that way. And you still get perfect blocking. You still get 13 yards. How? Why is that happening? You see, this is going to turn into a rant video, and I don't want to get into that. I definitely need to do a rant video, and I think I'm doing one with Adam coming up. But understand that run plays should be effective in certain formations. If I come out in single back jumbo and you want to come out and you're dime 1-4-6, I should be able to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards easy. But don't tell me somebody should be able to come out and run the ball when I'm out in 4-4 and I'm out here shifting guys to stop the run, and I'm out here, blitzing guys. I'm run blitzing. I'm crashing linemen that way, and I still can't stop the run. So that was a major key. Reduced frequency of organic knockouts after catches. Reduced chances of broken tackles for ball carriers. Now that's big too. That doesn't take skill, right? And that's one thing that we need to go on ahead and eliminate. Is we need to make the game more skillful. We need to go on ahead, and if somebody passes the ball or runs the ball and they're headed towards the sideline and I'm there and he hits me with a perfect spin move to the inside, or he jukes and I miss, or he stiff arms me and he does the right, perfect stiff arm, I'm completely fine with that. But to have your guy just bounce off of 2 or 3 of my guys and there was nothing that he did to get out of those tackles, he just all by himself just decided to break tackles, and my guy just all of a sudden don't know how to tackle. And because of the Infinity Engine, not only do they miss the tackle, guys around them are tripping over the defensive guys because they missed the tackle and they're falling, and now the guy who should be making the tackle, who's approaching the ball carrier, runs into my defender, runs into his own teammate, and he falls. I've seen it way too often. That right there was a big thing. Allow them to get by people by using juking, stiff arming, trucking. If they put their shoulder down and they run through me, that's that's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, that's a broken tackle, that's lucky. But don't have me have 2 guys approach the ball carrier and he did absolutely nothing. He just, bounced into him. Or let's say he did do a juke and he did get by a defender, and here comes another defender who runs right into him before he could even finish doing his move. He does a juke, and before the animation even finishes, another defender approaches, and they engage, and he just bounces off of him. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything to get that broken tackle. Let him skillfully get by my defenders. Don't just bounce off 2, 3 guys. We've all seen, what is it, Derrick Henry or Chris Henry, whatever his name is. We've all seen Gold Henry just completely bounce off of 4 or 5 guys. That was a little too much, and it's a good thing they reduced that. Slightly reduced throw out of sack fumble chances. That was good. Slightly reduced chance for success when pass running back cut block. Reduced chance for pass blocking running backs to cut block. So those are the tuning updates that were available today. I would love to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on how you guys are thinking about it. Are you guys liking it? Obviously, there's still some things I think they need to go on ahead and fix. this game has it's better than Madden 16, but it still has issues. So hopefully this addresses some of them, because we all know running was the biggest issue, and it's nice to see that they addressed it with the defenders playing the run even better. And again, as somebody who depends on the run, I don't want it to be overpowered in certain situations. If I'm running the ball, but my opponent comes out and a 3-4, and he has some great linebackers out there, like I should have some chance. I should have some trouble running the ball. Should I be able to break off some big runs every now and then? Of course, but it's just far too easy to run the ball, and they shouldn't be able to stop the run. Like, I have more trouble running on quarters than I do in somebody who's in a 4-4, and that doesn't make any sense. It shouldn't be that way. If somebody puts run-stopping defense out there, they should be able to stop the run. I don't like putting a 4-4 out there and knowing what you're going to do. Even run committing to that side, even run committing straight down, when I know you're going to run the ball, and I can't do anything about it with the best players on the field. That's a little too strong. So hopefully that fixes that. But again, let me know in the comment section, man, you guys' thoughts and opinions. It's your boy Jess, man. We're going to go on ahead and be signing out. Peace!